Hi, I'm Mim from Mim Diamond Paints. Happy Wednesday. Today I want to start a weekly video set where on Wednesdays let's do a WIP and chat. WIP is work in progress and we'll just chat while I'm working on my diamond painting. I'm currently working on this one. It's my own painting. I had it custom made by Shop Whimsy Lou. And so join me as I work on it and let's chat. So here's the section I've started on. I tried to start it the other day, but I didn't have my lap pad with me. So I could only do the colors that were bright enough that I could see. So we're going to work here while I talk to you. I did an introduction video not too long ago where I told you a little bit about myself. Again, I'm Mim. And hang on, I'm going to find my color I need. And I diamond paint, obviously. And I've been diamond painting off and on since 2019. At the time, I had an infant, and it was a hobby that I could pick up and put down really easily. I picked it back up again this last time, right after Christmas 2025, and it's just been nonstop since then. Um, I would say I'm addicted at this point. I, it's just all I think about. So, um, I've probably done about 30 diamond paintings since Christmas, and it's now June the 15th. I don't even know for real the exact number, but it's at least 30. My stash is pretty overwhelming, but I like to have options, and I have plenty of options at this point. Um, so this one that I'm working on, it doesn't have a title like a lot of them do. This one is, I actually do other crafts. I do crochet, I draw, I paint. Um, I do a lot of things. So I had done a painting in, I want to say 2017, of some tulips. And I decided not too long ago that I wanted to try making a diamond painting from one of my artworks. Well, most of my art is black and white photorealism with graphite pencil. Those would not make for very fun diamond paintings. So I would look through the paintings that I had done, and this is one of the few that I, thought would make a decent diamond painting. This one is still a lot of one color, it's blacks and grays and yellows and greens, but this was my best choice. So I took a really clear photo of it and I sent it to Shop Whimsy Lou, who I've done I've done one piece of their art. It was a cross, and I loved it. And they promised me 10 to 12 days, and that was how long it took. It was here in 10 to 12 days, which for custom paintings, that's pretty good. And I'm thoroughly impressed with the quality of the symbols. Like, they're really clear. They picked everything, and they also included fairy dust and AB and their own special drills that they have. And I'm just super impressed with it. I've been really happy with it. So if you're looking for a custom, they're on TikTok, and they also have a website. It's Shop Whimsy Lou. Um, so yeah, that's the one I'm working on. I actually tried to start it the other day. Like I said, I was at my parents' house, spend time with family, and I still wanted to work on a project. So I took this one to work on, and I got it out and I got it kitted up and realized that it's much, much too dark to do without a light pad. So I did the greens because I could see. I did some of the other colors that I could see, but it was just impossible. So that was a mistake. So then I decided I would work on it here on YouTube. This will be my YouTube project. I'm also on TikTok at Mim Diamond Paints. I have a project I'm working on there. Well, I really have two. But TikTok videos are so short. If you do a longer video, people won't watch it. So I'm not used to making longer form videos. I like the idea, and so that's why I'm here. To make a longer form video. And I don't know how terribly good at this I'm gonna be, the talking without, having someone to talk to. but we're gonna try it and see how it goes. I'd like to at least do, this is really 2 sections. If I could get to this yellow line here and do this part today, I would be feeling like I had done something. So I currently have 3 WIPs, but this is going to be my YouTube WIP. I've been super excited to do this one. I've had it in for about 2 weeks. But I had a big project that I was working on for someone else as a gift at the time, so I couldn't just start this one. Normally, I don't have more than 1 WIP going at a time, but I have a big one I'm working on for my church, and so I'm trying to get that one done. I also have a mystery kit from Diamond Art Club that I'm working on because I couldn't wait. I was so excited about it. I've never done a mystery, and so I wanted to experience it. So I went ahead and started that one. And then there's this one. So I currently have 3 WIPs. I've also been doing smaller projects in between. Just to break up. I don't want to get bored with this hobby. I tend to do a hobby all in, like I go all out, buy everything you can buy, and just devote every second of my time to it. And then I get burnt out and I don't want to do it again for a long time. To avoid that with diamond painting, I'm trying to break it up some. And that's one reason I started multiple WIPs this time. um, to try to give me a little variety. So that's how I ended up here. Now, I don't know where these are very well yet. I'm still, there we go. I just kitted it up the other day. Normally I memorize where the boxes sit um, in the carton, but with this one, I just kitted it up the other day and I barely got to use it. So I haven't really, it'll take me a while to figure out where everything is. Um, I use the Forever Young storage containers and trays. I have 2 sets of 60, a set of 45, and a set of 15. I've tried other trays and they're not my thing. I've got some red too. The only big name brand ones I haven't tried are the Caddier, are they Trabricks or Trabric? I don't know how to say it. I see them a lot and they seem really expensive and people love them and are devoted, but I haven't broke down and tried them yet. Maybe I will soon. I probably will, but we'll see. So, um, I guess we could do a little about me. I am a mother. I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm blessed that I'm able to stay at home with my daughter. She's still little. She's only 7, and she's growing up so fast, and she's my only biological child. So I really feel fortunate that I'm able to stay at home with her. She does not care for diamond painting. She doesn't have the attention span for it. But she likes to see mine. Um, she's very supportive of me. My husband is also very supportive of me. He doesn't complain when I buy and buy and buy diamond paintings. He has his own hobbies, so I think he understands what it's like. But for me, the reason and I do have a pretty incredible stash. The reason I do that is because when it comes time to pick another one, I just don't know what kind of mood I'm going to be in. Like, this one's kind of dark, and sometimes I just cannot handle dark colors. I feel like bright colors, and sometimes I don't feel like doing squares. Sometimes I want to do rounds. So having a variety really helps with that. I just messed that one up. Um, and also, it's also become like a collection. And the thing about my stash is that almost every single one I have, I love it dearly. And I only have one out of all of my diamond paintings that I would ever consider selling. So I think that's pretty good. And I have ordered a mystery box from Diamond Art Club. And out of my mystery box, it was 3 paintings. I loved all 3 of them. Loved them. The only one that I've ever gotten that I was kind of iffy about was after they sold the mystery box. They came back a few days later saying you can get one painting from our vault. And so I ordered that and it came in, and the one I got is beautiful. But it is just not really my style. It's very dark. It's mermaid. Well, I guess it's kind of mermaid themed. It's just not my style. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I really have thought about selling it on a D-stash group. And I still might. I don't know. It's also the only one I haven't opened because most everyone I have, I'm 100% sure I want to keep. I don't ever want to sell them. That's the only one I'm not 100% sure about. So, um, let's talk about square versus round. We'll start there. Um, you see, I'm doing a squares. I picked squares. I could pick the size. I could pick whether it was round or square. I could pick whether to take the image all the way to the border. This one I went with squares, and I'll tell you why. For me, rounds are less stressful to do. They, I really just don't stress out as bad when I'm doing a round painting. But it seems easier to keep a straight line than with squares. But the finished product to me, the square just cannot be beat. The look of a square drill diamond painting is just absolutely gorgeous to me. So that's just my opinion. That's why for this one, even though it's stressful trying to keep the straight lines, I went with square just because for me, this will be one that I want to frame and keep forever. And the look of the finished squares just can't be beat. So that's why I went with this. Um, and I do love it. Let's see what else I can tell you about me. I live in a tiny house on family property. I live near my parents and my sibling. I have a cat. He's 9 months old. He's the sweetest little cat. He is a baby. He acts a little crazy, but he's a loving little guy. Um, we have chickens. We have laying chickens and we have meat birds. I love the laying chickens, and we won't discuss the other birds. They weren't my idea, and we're just not going to discuss them. Um, so yeah, this one I look. I mean, I love how it's looking already, and I've not got very much done, but I really just love the look of squares. Like I said, I'm on TikTok. I post on TikTok 3 to 5 times a day, except for Sunday. Usually, I still try to post 3 times a day, even on Sunday. I go live usually Monday through Friday, around 1 p.m. Central. And I love the community over there. I'm still kind of testing my feet in the YouTube water. I've been trying to post shorts once a day. Um, and I'm trying to make more long form videos. So I want to make this a weekly where we do a WIP Chat. You guys can watch me work on my current project and we can talk about things. I really still figuring out what all to talk about, but we can talk about life. I am normally a pretty quiet, laid back person when it comes to being around other people. I'm an anxious mess, but when I'm around other people, I'm laid back. I'm not, I don't do drama. I just like to spend time with family and do my hobbies and mind my own business. And so right now, this is my hobby. I did have a crochet business for a while until I got absolutely burned out on it, mainly because it was killing my hands. This is like holding a pen and writing. The way I hold my crochet hook, though, um, caused a lot of pain in my hands. It was just getting to be too much, so I had to put that one down for a while. I still enjoy drawing, but it is a more involved, it takes a lot more concentration for me to do the drawing that I enjoy doing. But I have an Instagram for my art. It's called Mims Art. And I haven't posted on there in a long time, but it is still there if you wanted to see the kind of drawing that I do. Like I said, I do graphite pencil photorealism as close as I can get. I haven't done anything since 2021. I have been collecting up the supplies though to try again. I'm also currently working on a digital piece with the hopes to turn it into diamond art. So it'll be colorful and bright because those are my favorite diamond art is the colorful, bright. I don't like just confetti, but I do like a lot of colors and I like bright colors. And I know it's not for everyone. I see a lot of people that prefer the dark pieces, and maybe I'll do one of those. But myself, I prefer bright colors. I would multi-place here normally, but the the drills were so staticky, I can't get them to separate enough to multi-place. You see, I've got dryer sheet in here. That's what that is a dryer sheet to try to help with the static, and it is helped a little bit, it looks like, but the static was awful, and that's not normal for Shop Whimsy Lou. As I said, I've used them before. I did a nice piece for a gift not long ago, so I know what their products are like. So this was just a fluke. Sometimes you just get drills that are staticky. I've had it with every company I've used that I've done more than one of, which mainly has been Shop Whimsy Lou and Diamond Art Club. I've gotten a bunch of pieces off Amazon that I've done, cheap little diamond paintings. But I've ordered some from Preston Place. I've done one from Fallon Gems, and it was gorgeous. And I did not have any problems with the drills with that piece. But again, I've only done one, and I don't know if you can really judge just by doing one. I feel like you need to do at least two from a company to be able to judge them. Now, even though these drills are staticky, there's not very many drills that I'll have to discard. They're not misshapen. They're really beautiful drills. And I really am, even though I'm having a single place, this is a good, I guess it's good meditation. Like you just focus on one drill at a time, one drill at a time. It's relaxing. And I'm really enjoying this so far. I really can't wait to see this piece finished, but it's going to take me a little while if I have to multi-place the whole thing. I'm hoping as I empty some of the drills out of some of these containers, maybe it'll help with the static. And if you have any tips for other than dryer sheets to help with the static, let me know. I will try anything. That's why I tried the dryer sheet, because I was told that helps. But this is looking so beautiful. I'm not sure how long this section's going to take me. Um, I'm also with this channel. I mean, like, I guess I can tell you some of my goals with this channel. I've done a couple of ASMR type videos. I did an introduction. I did my stash of Diamond Art Club paintings. And I want to do more ASMR videos. Those are my favorite to watch. I love to watch other people diamond paint. The sound, the pop sound is so satisfying. And just watching it, it's relaxing. That's how I got started on TikTok. Was my sister and I watched a lot of TikToks where people diamond painted, and my sister was like, "You should do that too." And so I said, maybe I will. And here we are 2 months later, and I love the TikTok diamond art community. I have made so many friends over there. They're so supportive. I have learned so many things. And that's how I got started there. And then I was like, I we over there, if you make a video that's more than 2 or 3 minutes max, people will not watch all of it. I barely can get them to watch videos that are 2 minutes. And I really wanted to make longer ASMR type videos. So that was the original reason I created my YouTube channel. But then, I was watching other diamond artists on YouTube, and that's where I learned about the WIP Chat. And I learned, they do tips and tricks, and they do stashes, and they do stuff like that. So those are the types of things I want to include here on my channel is, we can chat and maybe we can review things. I'm just not sure, and any input would be appreciated of what you would like to see. It's hard for me to make the ASMR videos very often because I have a small child and I have a cat, and it's hard to get a quiet enough house to record sounds. It's easier during the school year, but during the summer, it's hard. So I'm still going to do that because those are my favorite. And I make very short forms of those for TikTok quite often. But if you have anything else you think you would like to see, or if you would like, I'm thinking one video I'm hoping to make here in the near future for here on YouTube is to talk about my favorite diamond art tools. I've, I've been doing this a long time, even though I've only been going at it really hardcore since, December. But I have tried a lot of different tools, and I've actually, I could tell you about a lot of different kind of tools. Other than, like I said, the tray bricks, I haven't tried those. I'm really curious. I've got some ready to buy as soon as I commit to it. But I'm so devoted to the ones I'm using. Like, I'm like, why mess with what's working? I really, really love my Forever Young trays. So much as I've got them mounted on my wall now. Because until about 2 weeks ago, I didn't even have a desk to work at. I have a desk for my computer, but it's not big enough that I could do my diamond art also. So I was doing my diamond art at a little rollable table in my living room. And I couldn't really spread out very much. I had to make sure everything was portable so that when I needed to clean up, I could just pick it up and move it. But I managed to clean out a place in my bedroom for a second desk. And now I was able to hang my Forever Young containers on the wall and have them up out of the way and just a more permanent home for them. I don't have to move everything at night. I do always tidy up my desk and put all my little trays away, but I don't have to, go hide it away somewhere. All right. I really am doing good. I don't know. I don't have rhyme or reason to how I place the drills. I just do. Like I said, I normally would multi-place, but they're just not separating very well. They're starting to do a little bit better already, but it's still, they're chunky. They're really sticking together. Here, we'll try. I got 3. It's better than nothing. That worked good. Maybe I can get some here and there and we'll move a little faster. So I have people on TikTok, they watch my progress on my diamond art, and they always tell me I get done really quickly. I have made a effort to slow down a little bit, and because I want to, I do this for fun. I don't do this for any reason other than it. I enjoy it. So I'm trying to. I was enjoying it the speed I was going, but I do realize that, maybe I wouldn't need such a big stash if I didn't fly through them so fast. So I have made a effort to slow down a little bit. So I don't mind single placing, but this is a big area to cover, and multi-placing would be great. So we're going to try to multi-place some so we can move a little bit. I'd like to be able to get to a different color. The art pad, I always do that. The light pad I'm using is an Art Dot. I think it's an A3. I got it off Amazon. It's actually the second one I purchased. The first one, I was still working in the living room and accidentally tripped and ripped the cord out of it, and it wasn't fixable. So this is the second one I've bought. I bought the exact same one. I love it. I am thinking about buying a bigger one now that I can keep it here on the desk. I think I have room for at least an A2. And I'll probably go with Art Dot again because I've been really pleased with it. Uh, it's good quality. The pen I'm using is from Diamond Art Club. It's a twist and pick. I like the free ones that come in the kits. This is the same thing, but it's metal tips. I ordered it off of their website, and it is probably my favorite. I do have another that I got from a store on TikTok that I really like. It's pretty much whatever I grab in the morning. I just grab one out of the box, and that's what I use. So I have a ton of the free ones, and I have the one I got from the TikTok shop, and then this one. It's kind of just grab one with your first project and go about your day. Sometimes, if I just don't feel like changing out wax, and I know the other one has newer wax, I'll use that one. But this one's probably my favorite. My one that I got from the TikTok shop is gorgeous, though, and it's very ergonomic. This is it. It came with 12 tips. It's got 2 different single placers and a bunch of multi placers. I really love this one, and it's beautiful. Um, but like I said, I just grabbed one, and I'm so comfortable with the Diamond Art Club ones, and I really, really love the twist and pick style. So this is a go-to quite often. But those two are my favorite. And also the release paper I'm using, I have some Diamond Art Club that looks like parchment paper. These are from Forever Young. They're plastic and reusable, and they're hard to get. They sell out quickly. I managed to get a box, and these are my favorite release papers. So I'm really sad I need to try to buy more when they come in stock. You have to catch them at just the right time, though. They go out of stock really fast. They're pretty new, I think. I don't think they've been around very long. But I love them because you can see through them, and you can see your project. And because, like, if I moved my light pad, you could see everything because it's clear. But that's my pretty much go-to. Because with the Diamond Art Club, you don't have to have release papers because they perforate their plastic. So I only use these for other projects. And if I have more than one that's from another company going at once, I get in trouble. I have to use the parchment paper looking ones because I think there's maybe 20 of the Forever Young ones. Yeah, these are still sticking really bad. Better than it was, but yeah, this isn't the worst static I've ever seen, but it's pretty bad. And again, it's not Shop Whimsy Lou's fault. It just happens. And I love Shop Whimsy Lou. I've got some more coming from them. I'm excited to get my Preston Place order because everyone I know that's done an order from Preston Place just absolutely loves them. And again, I've done one for Fallon Gems, and it was actually the last project I did. And I love it. It's beautiful, and it was really fun to work on, really relaxing. I was kind of sad when I finished it. I get that way about all my projects, though. If I enjoy it, it's like saying goodbye to a friend, or when a TV show ends that you love. It's the same kind of feeling. I will straighten this up later. I know it needs straightened up. I will straighten it later. I have several straighteners over there. I can just straighten it up. But this one, I'm so excited about. Like I said, I've got some more artwork I'm working on to submit for custom art. Oh, doodles. I just had diamonds fly across the desk. So, there is so much of this color. Like, I don't know, sometimes if there's so much of one color, sometimes I want to just put it aside for a minute and work on another color and come back to, because you just get like, if I have to look at this color anymore, and I'm just about there with this one. It's beautiful once it's down, but I'm just ready for a different color. This is, I would say, a deep blue. The mystery kit I'm working on is the same way. It's got 50 colors of deep blue and 50 shades of black, and I'm just starting to find some other colors in there. That one's hard though when I want to post on social media because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So I'm always careful to put spoiler alert. So I really hesitate to even say very much about what I'm seeing from it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone else. Because I'm being very careful not to spoil it for myself. So anytime I see any mystery kit on, Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, I kind of just scroll away really fast because I don't want to risk it. I don't want to ruin the surprise of what I'm working on, and I don't want to ruin it for anyone else. I love surprises and I love mysteries, and that one was stuck to my finger. I just don't want to ruin the surprise and the fun because I would hate to be that person. So on my TikToks where I'm sharing it, I'm very careful to post a spoiler alert. That way nobody can blame me if they see it. Oh, look, we finished that symbol. There we go. Now we're going to do a smaller symbol because I need a break from that. So this one's a green color. I don't know what we would say that symbol is. I don't know. I tend to nickname the symbols. I don't know if anyone else does that, but like on the big one I'm working on, there's white heart, there's pink heart, there's purple flower. And I don't know if that's everyone does that or if that's just me. But I don't know what I would name this one, especially because it's green. It almost looks like a sun symbol, but it's green. So I don't know, maybe green sun. There's one on the other one that I call yellow bacon because it looks like bacon. And I may be the only person that does that, and it may be weird, but it is what it is. Here's the next one, T. And there we go. So I'm only going to do to this mustard colored line here because that'll be, I am kind of skipping over there too because if I've already got the color out, why not? But we're going to say that that line will be our section for today. I don't want this video to be too long and people to think I'm super annoying. I just share because I enjoy watching other people's. And okay, here is a fairy dust from Whimsy Lou. And I'm not really sure if it can focus on it, but it's a gray fairy dust. It's really pretty. They picked the fairy dust. I really didn't even know that they would include special drills in their custom kit. So I was really pleasantly surprised that there were several different special drills. I thought that was really cool of them. But again, I love this company. I really love them because of their social media. Whoever runs their TikTok, which I kind of suspect is the owner of the company because it's a small company, she is so funny. Same with Preston Place, from what I've seen, they are just the coolest. Fallon Gems is the same way. She's super supportive and funny. And that's why I like the small companies. They're just so fun. But yeah, Shop Whimsy Lou has just kept me laughing. I did a vote on my next project, and which is the one I'm working on now. And one of the choices was a Shop Whimsy Lou. It was this one, and she voted, and she voted for this one. This one did not win. It came in the third place, I want to say. The one that won is a Diamond Art Club piece called Guided by Grace. Like I said, I'm planning to donate to my church. Second place was a piece from DP Over, which I've never done a piece from them yet. I have two and I haven't done one. So I will be doing that one soon so I can kind of, have in my own opinion. I've heard a lot of good things about them. So I want to do a couple, or at least one piece, and that way I have my own opinion of the company. And then, like I said, I'm eagerly waiting for my pressed in place. Pressed, um, anyway, I'm waiting on that one. Um, because everyone I know that's done one just raves about the company and their quality. So I'm really eager. And I ordered a while ago. But they print it as you order it. So I did understand it would take a while. And Whimsy Lou and Fallon Gems are like that too. They, it's not mass printed. You order and I'm sorry, I bumped my head. You order and they print it. So they take a while, and I get that. I do. But I'm just really eager. I, I'm jealous of all the people that's gotten theirs. I really want to try the um, Mel's, I think is how you say it. That's another one I haven't tried. And honestly, I don't know when I'll get to. Same with Oraloa. They're kind of out of my price range at the moment. I've, you know, Diamond Art Club is kind of hard on me. I've ordered some Dreamer Designs, and that's kind of pushing it. So I will eventually try Oraloa and Mel's. I just don't know when it'll be because, like I said, it's a little out of my price range right now. Beautiful, beautiful pieces, but a little out of my price range. And everybody that I've seen do them love them, but again, you have to have a budget, right? Everybody has a budget. Look at us moving right along. All right, I forgot one of the little T's. There we go. All right. Like I said, I just kitted this up the other day, and I don't exactly. It takes me a minute to find the right box. I'm doing better with my big project because I'm about halfway done, and so I know where everything's at. Okay, it looks like we're one more color, and it's a lot of one color. This is a special drill too. I'm excited about this one. This one is a LZ, which I can't remember what they call it, but it's a special drill. This is kind of a purple color. Here, we'll open it. It's kind of a purple color. Again, like I said, these were just super staticky. And that happens. I've had a Diamond Art Club one that I thought I was going to have to just not do because the drills were so staticky. So, oh, that feels risky. There we go. Sorry. Talking so much. It's drying out my throat. There we go. Now that I can multi-place, it's going a little faster. All right. Yeah, I think I'm really going to love this piece. This one is 30 by 40 centimeters. I have no idea what that is in inches. Feel free to tell me in the comments. Math is not my strong suit. Measurements, definitely not my strong suit. You don't know how many times I've gotten in a diamond art piece and said, wow, that's big. Because the measurements, when I read it, it doesn't really compute in my brain how big, 30 by 40 is. So don't ask me. I've had that happen more than one time where I'm taken aback by how big something is. I think the biggest one I have right now is Coop Sweet Coop from Diamond Art Club. It is, oh my Lord. It arrived and I unboxed it and I was like, that is a lot of chicken. It was huge. That's one I'm hoping to get to do soon, along with Sweet Summertime. I had to order that one on a D-stash because it only came in the mystery boxes, and it did not come in my mystery box. Luckily, somebody was selling it and I was able to grab it because I loved it so much. And as I was watching people get their kit, their mystery boxes, I was thinking, oh, please let it have Sweet Summertime. Of course, I didn't get that one. Of course, I didn't. I loved the ones I got, but I really, really wanted Sweet Summertime. So, luckily, like I said, somebody else decided to destash it and I nabbed it because I really wanted it. It's a huge one, too. It's going to take me a long time. My one from DP Over came in second place on my vote. It's a little girl sitting at a table diamond painting with her little dog. It came in second place when I let my followers on TikTok vote. And I think, to be fair, that'll probably be the next one I do. Plus, it's not huge. I think it's about the size of this one. It's just more square. So I think I'll do that one after I finish Guided by Grace, the big cross one I'm working on. After that, though, I think I'm going to do Sweet Summertime or Coop Sweet Coop. One of those two. They're going to take me forever, and I think I'm really going to enjoy it, though, because I really, really love both of those. I don't know that I have a favorite out of all my diamond paintings. If I did, though, it would be one of those two, I think. Other than this one, I cannot tell you how excited I was about this one because it's just so special to have your own artwork on a diamond painting. And with that, we finished our section, didn't we? No, we're close though. I think I was following the wrong line, but it's okay. All right, we'll get this section done. There we go. All right, if I can get it to. Yeah, these are a really pretty purple. All right, now we finished our section. There we go. So there's the first section of my tulips all done. And I will try to zoom in. Now let me turn off the light pad so we can see it better. It's just very dark. You can see a little of the yellow, and that's supposed to be a gray. It looks more silver because it's the fairy dust, but there's the purple, and it's really beautiful. I'm really pleased. I'm excited to work on it some more. Before the next work in progress and chat, I will probably get more of it done. But for now, that's where we're going to stop. Thanks for joining me and thanks for chatting with me. Please like, subscribe, all of those fun things. And leave me some comments and tell me what you'd like to see on my channel. And until next time.